Who you said about it? Alright, guys. About to see Brandon Cooks getting thrown to a lot. And Marco's about to try to pound the rock.
Stadium in downtown Atlanta.
See if I can stop the run.
To represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Los Angeles Rams
and
the Atlanta Falcons.
Let's go, baby! Come on, Smitty. Let's go.
One of these
oh, damn, he got the golden boot.
In the Super Bowl in 2 weeks
have me a damn
time.
kicker.
Which will it be as we're underway?
Oh, no, my friend.
And no run back.
No, my friend.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
No, my friend. Let's see what we got for corners, because I didn't even check his team out.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Oh, I got him beat there. Ooh.
On 1st and 10, Hamilton.
Oh.
And open, that's Calvin Ridley.
Ooh.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
That's a hell of a read.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, we see you, big dog.
From the gun, Hamilton.
No, my friend.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here now is 2nd and 10 again from the 41.
Ooh, look like we got some man covers. Oh, he's seen it, damn it.
A timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. General West.
To throw again, Hamilton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Guys.
His first catch in this NFC
Come on, guys.
Game, and it's a 1st down.
Come on, guys.
High praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Like his move.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts.
Oh, hike it before he gets set. Hike it before he gets set.
With a purpose. Chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't get around to finish this.
I think we got a touchdown here, guys.
Here's 2nd and 8.
I think we got a touchdown. Oh, we do! We do got a touchdown here, guys.
Touchdown.
Woo-hoo.
Mark Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Falcons
seen that busted coverage.
Score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
See how he does against my defense.
In the end zone.
Take that ball away, guys. Let's go.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Back home, it's the first.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
Fights forward for
Get him, boys!
up to the 21.
Let him know what it is.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Let him know what it is, baby. Let him know.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Push him back.
Gone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Okay, we won't use that again against not against the 2. We'll save that for 3.
It'll be a 1st down for the
We'll save that for a 3 tight end set.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Oh, come on, pick, come on, baby. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Tell them we don't play that shit, man.
Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense.
Come on, man.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
Gun empty.
They tried to throw for it there.
That's right.
Nice
That's what I want to see.
Away and bring up 2nd down.
That's what I want.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
I ain't
and
about
now
to get caught in that.
Defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm here all day. Check it back.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Good trade.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's Woods. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons.
Nice, Marcos, nice.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive.
Good job defensively.
Don't run it. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
Well,
2nd and
since you've been
9.
passing on 2nd down, I'm going to have to give you some respect. Let's see what you could do.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Louis.
Out of the gun. Gone. It's complete.
Ah, come on, guys. You got to hit him harder than that.
That will go as a pickup of
7. You got to hit him harder than that, guys.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're
I
thinking
think he'll run it. I think he's going to run it, guys.
They can be a big part of
I think he's nervous and he's going to run it. He's going to run it. Come on. You're going to run it.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
He ain't get it.
And he gets it to the 30.
He ain't get it.
Good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
I knew he was going to start going to this.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Gurley again here on first.
Oh!
And he will lose.
Take him down, man.
34-yard
Take him down, man. We'll play that, man.
In the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Come on, Marco. What are you gonna do? All right, who we got over here?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Okay, run it. Okay, don't be scared. Run that. Run that. Run that. Run that.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Daryl
I came back for the hit, man.
Nice job there as he
I came back for you, man.
And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
Yeah, you got some balls on you, man.
Blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I gotta pick this worst player on the field.
On 3rd down, Gurley. And an alley to run. And
look at that gay shit. Fucking got the super blocking.
25 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first.
Good
they
shit,
also
Mark.
picked up a touchdown.
I think we got a game here.
In this situation,
good shit, Marco.
Right?
Didn't expect you to play that.
3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball.
And
when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Okay, baby. Let's see what you got, baby.
The Atlanta
Let's see
offense
what you
out there
got,
for their next
sweetheart.
drive. And they had to wait
See
a
all
long
these
time
wide
to get the
receivers?
football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The first carry for Josh Adams.
Oh, that should have been Ito.
Inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On first down, Hamilton. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, 27 yards. And the Falcons have taken
On you, my friend. It's on you now, my friend.
Extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick
On
it
you,
away.
my friend.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey,
Ric Flair.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here I come.
Go, go, go.
Here I come.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front
Dion,
of you.
what are you doing over there, bro?
When they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time,
I
hate
pretty unpredictable
experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Here we go. Here we go.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Like 20. 59. Watch switch. 36. Hey, switch. Hold on. Check. SOS.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, because we're going to have to play like this then.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff.
Oh, that was my pick.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The ball popped in the air, intercepted. Picked off at the 11. Looking for Woods that time.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Let's
now
go.
Out to start the drive, and it's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A 1st down carry for Smith. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I think he's going to start throwing it. That's what we want. That is what we want. Let's see if he'll go get him to start throwing.
The Rams offense at
Let's see if we can do it. Oh, he's going to stick to the run. Yeah, he's going to stick to the run. Oh, my God, he's there. Oh, they're there, baby. They're there. They don't play, baby. They don't play.
Diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, nice throw, bro. Nice fucking throw. Who the hell was that? It was defended. And that was Desmond.
This NFC Championship bout.
Okay. Okay, man. You want to play off? Okay.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Merlin.
To throw is gone.
Oh, had that on shot.
And he goes down.
Had that on shot, ready for that pick.
So far in this game, they are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, he wants some coffee. He wants some coffee.
Now gone.
Oh, another one drop. I was trusting him to make that stop, though. He made that stop. That's my boy.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and
Get him, boys.
back in sync.
Get him, boys.
To play good defense.
Oh, come on, guys.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Oh, you got to come down quicker than that.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups.
Oh, got bumped.
Get down, coach.
Damn, I would have got that pick.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
All right. I picked my play too fast on that one. All right, we're going to hit him with the salsa. We're going to hit him with the salsa. He don't expect us to play man on him.
On 1st and 10, gone. Owens has it complete.
Ah, Mr. Damn it.
Not before he reaches
All right, guys.
the 8-yard line.
No time for that super D. Let's go.
22-yard gain.
You don't move the ball here.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and
We
goal.
don't play that, baby.
And they'll be
We don't play that.
here, losing yardage to the
Nah.
The Falcons going to
Not here, baby.
So
Not here.
down to 1 remaining here.
What you
as
doing,
we
man?
head toward halftime.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Lift.
Now it's gone.
Oh, damn, that was another pick. My guys is playing safe.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
We got these picks, baby.
Interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Ajabuki.
Goff now looking to throw.
Oh.
And it'll be intercepted.
Take off.
Picked up
Go.
by Deion
Go.
Jones, the
Go, Deion. Go, my boy. This my boy.
The 40.
This my boy.
20.
Let's get it. Woo. Touchdown.
To the end zone.
Touchdown, baby.
Defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Goff now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
Rush in. Rush.
Here's Goff.
Oh, they fucking did that to me. I can't believe they did that. Let me go behind him. Damn, that was a pick.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, it's Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Value three.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Find his target. Woods is complete. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
This is Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Go, July! 20!
58's the mic.
Orange.
Now gone. He gets it to Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Goff. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Grady Jarrett gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know
I ain't gonna get the flicking ball back.
Exactly how. They
Been
can
like an hour.
in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll toss it to Smith. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Squeeze, Tyler, 64, weak. Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
We gotta step it up.
Operating from the gun, Hamilton. And an alley to run. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Oh, he's getting me into space. Let's go, guys.
Down. It's Smith.
Take the space. We'll take that.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, Echo, you better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Damn, I had that too.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
the run. Watch the run.
Again, it's Smith. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They don't want it.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey!
52. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On 3rd and 2, Hamilton. And it's complete. Hooper. And finally down he goes.
I hit stick from behind on their toe.
Forget the run on.
Look at his hit stick from behind. That's why I hate the linebackers. Look.
Rip off a pretty big play.
On my toe.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told. As he's
That's it, man. You got to throw it now. He ain't got a choice. It's over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the
once I'm done, do it yourself.
That doesn't mean it can't.
You really gonna keep running when you're wasting all this time.
And the defense,
all right, that's fine.
Maybe a little gas,
yeah, right? A little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh, Mr. Hit Stick.
Taken in. Now we've got whistles and the man slowed
not my boy.
Jones. Well, he gets attended to.
Not my boy. Don't do this right now. Come on.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Watch the out.
Again they run with Gurley.
I know he'll do the same thing.
The 30, almost to the
there you go, waste your clock.
It's a Rams
I'll
first
sit
down
him.
to pick up
I ain't gonna get my dude injured.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no.
The pick!
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride
I
on
thought
this
I
one.
took
They'll
Jones
go
out.
on 4th down.
Why is he still in?
Check. All right.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is incomplete.
Oh, about to say.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
To throw on second down, Hamilton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Hamilton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that.
Pick that off.
Played defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton, and finding the tight end Hooper. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's the 2nd and 7. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On third down, Smith. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll probably...
What they got, though, they got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
That's bullshit. How to read that whole shit and then let me go for a pick? He got the damn animation.
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Gone. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 46. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
5.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Say go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.